values that really hits home for me at InMobi is being passionate, fanatically driven, and proud of the work that we produce. And you can actually see that as you walk into the San Francisco office on any given Monday or Tuesday morning. Just the buzz and the excitement of what's happening around us and the deals that we're closing and the products that we're building. It's actually a really, really inspiring thing to see.
When I go out and meet people from places where I've worked in the past and tell them about the kind of work we have been doing at InMobi, it's really jaw-dropping for them that can we do this kind of work in India. I personally believe that this place, InMobi, has a lot of great people and support to help you in truly pursuing what you're really passionate about.
So I think one of the most important things that I value here at InMobi is that you really don't feel like a number, right? I think with an organization as large as us, it's very easy to feel a little bit lost, your voice is not really heard. I think for myself, even though there's a lot of things that are floating in my head that are about, different groups, different projects that I want to be in, I'm able to make myself heard.
My thoughts on why we are growing at such a fast pace is primarily the fact that InMobi has given our employees an immense amount of freedom. Freedom to think, flexibility to work in a way that's what suits us. Usually when companies scale, freedom is the first thing that gets curtailed. However, at InMobi, we have a different story to tell.
As somebody who did start as an intern, I've seen all the different kind of levels of responsibilities. I think that that has never changed. The fact that it is a very open environment, and that's a really hard thing to say considering we're a company that's that large.
Our policies and procedures are in fact based on freedom. We have freedom to choose our workspace, personalize it, work at our own timings, in our own environment. By giving our employees so much freedom, we have encouraged them to excel.
Thinking big and being entrepreneurial are kind of the same thing. I mean, if you take a look at InMobi, for example, you kind of have, once your goals are clear, you kind of have to mobilize the troops, work with people around, and then do whatever it takes to make stuff happen. And for us, stuff happening is basically winning.
Thinking big is perhaps one value that most of us in the company deeply share. Most of the technology bets that we are doing, be it the local DC re-architecture or the data platform 2.0 investments, we've been fairly brave about trying out these new initiatives which are fairly risky because of the nature of the impact that it can have on the business.
So it's amazing how the culture at InMobi inspires all of us. And some time back we decided on drawing an elephant's single foot on the wall. And as the art would turn out, so we actually drew the foot trampling on some grass and a little flower next to it and a teeny tiny butterfly. Just imagine if the elephant's foot is this big, can you even fathom how large the elephant would be? It's always a source of inspiration on how we need to think way bigger, way bigger.
So one very important value at InMobi is taking ownership. InMobi really gives you opportunities to look at new opportunities and to really start to own them end to end. And if you're able to do that and to be able to look for resources within the company, outside the company, and really look at new opportunities, you're able to be really accountable for growing the business, for finding something new, for making things better for clients. And this is one great opportunity that if you're able to really take ownership of that, that becomes something you can really be proud of. And that is something that you will always be accountable for in a very positive way.